श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यत इति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Teacher Guru explained that the creation is simultaneous. Everything is created simultaneously together at the same time, like the objects which are created in our dream. If such is the case, the objects are created simultaneously at the same time like in dream, then why some Upanishads talk about the process of creation? That there was space earlier, from space air came about, from air there was fire, from fire there was water, from water there was earth, and that's how the creation started. Yet some other Upanishads talk about that the creation has started from fire itself. They do not mention space and air at all. Why is it so? If such question is asked, then it is answered that Upanishads do not intend to teach, it is not their purpose to teach how the creation has come about. They are not interested in explaining the process of creation because they already have established that this creation is mithya. And that which is not real, why is it not real, has to be explained. But how it has come about? From where has it come? Or how has it come? What it is made up of is not the necessary information. To emphasize that the creation is mithya, different methods have been opted and different accounts have been given by Upanishads, and they are dissimilar because that is not the purpose. The other argument is, if the creation was real, had creation actually been there, then the creation would have been explained as it has happened. But if it is not really there, then in whichever way it has been explained, that is going to be applicable in explaining or in emphasizing the mithyatva, falsehood, falsity of this entire creation jagat. Itham Vedeshu jagadutpattehe nana prakarena varnanasya ayam ashayah. Ayam ashaya, this is the purpose, this is the meaning of what? Vedeshu jagadutpattehe nana prakarena varnanasya. Vedeshu, in Vedas, utpattehe nana prakarena varnanasya, jagadutpattehe. The description of the method of creation of this entire jagat in many different ways. What is the purpose? Here it is. Jagan mithya eva. The world is mithya, false. Vastubhutam chet jagat syat tadutpatti kramaha vedeshu aneka prakarena na uchyeta. If the world, this entire creation, Jagat, was really something, a substance which did exist, then its creation process would not have been explained in many different ways. It would not have been explained in so many different ways. Vastuni vikalpa sambhavat, because when something exists, it is, there is no option, there is no vikalpa, there are no variables. Vastu, in reality, from absolute standpoint, Vastu, the word Vastu refers to Brahman. If there is a substance, a substantiated object, if it is really there, then you don't have any other option than accepting the way it is. You cannot have any other superimposition, any other different way. That is the logic. If there is rope, I have to explain it as rope the way it is. I cannot explain it in any different way I want. So anybody who describes rope will describe in the same way. Maybe the words they use may be different, but what they explain, what they describe has to be one and the same thing. Atasya, therefore, Upanishadam Jagadutpatti Kramena Tatparyam. Therefore, Upanishads do not have their Tatparya, the conclusion, final meaning, final purport in explaining the process of creation. Brahmanaha advitiyatva varnane परमतात्पर्यात् तदंगत्वेन जगन्निषेधस्य विवक्षितत्वात् निषेध्यत्वेन आक्षिप्तस्य जगतः यथा कथंचित् आरोपः कर्तव्यः इत्येव तात्पर्यम्. The sole purpose of Upanishads, Vedanta, Veda, is explaining Brahman, which is Advitiya, non-dual. To emphasize and explain that Brahman is non-dual, you have to explain that the experiential world, whatever that we are experiencing, is mithya, is false, relatively real, or it has apparent reality, that is pratibhasika satta. Now, to explain that it has pratibhasika satta and this world is superimposed on Brahman, akshiptasya, nishedhyasya jagatah. Nishedhyasya, the world, the creation which has been negated or which is to be negated, is superimposed. And because it has been superimposed, Jagataha yatha kathanchit aropaha kartavyaha ityeva tatparyam. Because it is superimposed, you can say whatever you want about the creation, it doesn't matter. For example, somebody saw a snake on rope. Now, he asked me, there is snake, tell me, how did it come here? How come in your society, in your place, where there are not many trees, not many dwelling places for snakes to be there, so there is no probability that snake can come here, then how has it come here? I told him, no, he is my friend, I have kept him as pet. Now that's not the right answer, but I can give that answer. Why? Because the snake is not really there. It doesn't matter whatever the way I answer. In the end, what I'm going to explain is, what I'm going to convince him is, or show him is, that snake which he is seeing is not there. Whether I say that snake came down flying, it came out of my own pocket, or it came out of somebody's bag, or along with a car, doesn't matter at all. The final conclusion is going to be the snake is not there. In the same way, you may explain the process of creation in whichever way necessary to explain that creation is not there. The creation is mithya. Okay. I still have some doubts. Let me give you an example. Tatrayam drishtantah. Look at it this way. लीलार्थे कश्चन कृत्रिमं गजं निर्माय यंत्रेण तम आकाशे उत्थापयति. Just for fun, just for show, somebody created a fake elephant, mithya gaja, krutrimam gaja, man-made, and then tam akashe utthapayati. Then he started flying that elephant in sky. You can say this may be a kite or maybe fireworks. Anyway, now after he starts flying that elephant in sky, आकाशगमन समये तस्य गजस्य कर्णवालाद्यवयवेषु वक्रता संपत्तौ तत्समीकरणाय सः पुरुषः न प्रयतते. Now when the elephant starts going high up in sky, if he sees that his trunk is bent, crooked, the ears are not proportionate, they are not in right shape, he is not going to try and fix it. He is not going to try and make it proper, appropriate, and very much proportionate, beautiful. Why? Because that is not the purpose. The purpose is not having a proportionate, very good, beautiful elephant which is flying in sky. It's just for fun having a false elephant which is flying in sky. Evameva, in the same way, Brahmanaha advitiyatva Brahmanaha advitiyatva jnana siddhaye. Siddhaye for concluding, for proving. Brahmanaha advitiyatva jnana, that Brahman is non-dual. Dvaita rupo drushya prapanchaha nishedhartham kalpitaha. This Dvaita rupa, dual, prapancha, creation, drushya, perceived, nishedhartham kalpitaha, for negating it has been superimposed, kalpita, imagined. Because we accept that creation is, the experiential world is, in teaching. Let me just go back again and repeat again. Because we experience this entire creation to be real, because we believe and accept that this experiential world, entire creation to be real, dual, in teaching that same creation, even though it is not there, it is mithya, like snake, it is superimposed on us. Okay, if you are experiencing this entire creation, yes, there is creation, and let me tell you from where it has come. And when the explanation is given how the creation has come about, and the person who is interested in knowing the world that he is experiencing right now, how it has come about, in the end it is proven to him that this world is not really there. Nishedhartham prakalpitaha. To negate in teaching, first it is superimposed. This is called as adhyaropa and apavada. Adhyaropa, superimposing in teaching. Okay, if you think, if you are experiencing the creation to be there, yes, creation is there, but let me tell you how it has come about. And take him to the end and say Brahma Satyam. Only Brahman is real. Tathacha bhashye prakrutaitavattvadhikarane prakruta etavattvadhikarane varnitam. लोक प्रसिद्धम त्विदम रूपम रूपद्वयम ब्रह्मणि प्रकल्पितम ब्रह्मणि कल्पितम परामृशति प्रतिषेध्यत्वाय शुद्ध ब्रह्म स्वरूप प्रतिपादनाय च इति निरवध्यम इति. All this duality, this creation which is loka prasiddham, very well known in the entire jagat. So everybody knows it very well. Paramrishati pratishedhyatvaya. It has been explained for its negation, not for not it. They are not trying to explain how it has come about in reality. It's just, it's not going to be there. That's it. They are not, again, they are not interested in explaining the process. What they are interested in is its false nature. That's what it is. Shuddha Brahma Swarupa Pratipadanaya. In reality, there is nothing but Brahman and Brahman alone. For that same purpose, that's why the creation has been explained, the process of creation has been told. Tasmat, therefore, Shrutinam prapancha vishaye anadaradev tadutpatti kramasya ekavidatvena varnanena yatnaha. And because Shruti, Vedas are not interested in creation at all, they have not given thought about explaining creation in the same way everywhere. Whichever way they have explained, they could have explained, they have explained in different ways in different places. Tad utpatti vishaye shrutinam vigana darshanadev prapancha nishedha eva shrutinam nirbharyam na tadutpattau iti jneyam. Because tadutpatti vishaye, just one second, sorry, tadutpatti vishaye, about its creation, vigana darshanat, ninda darshanat, because they are not interested, prapancha nishedha eva shrutinam nirbharyam. Shruti, Vedas are interested in its negation and not the process of creation. Shrutyukta kramena jagadutpatti kathane sutrakara bhashakrutorabhiprayah. What is the bhashyakara sutrakara? So that is Adi Shankaracharya ji and Maharshi Vyasa. What is their opinion about this creation? Yadyapi sutra bhashya krutau dvitiyad, yadyapi sutre यद्यपि सूत्र भाष्य कृतौ द्वितीयाध्याये जगदुत्पत्ति प्रतिपादक श्रुति वाक्यानां परस्पर विरोधं परिहरन्तौ तैत्तिरीयोक्त सृष्टिक्रम एव सर्वोपनिषदाम् अर्थः इति वर्णितवन्तौ तत् मंदाधिकार समाधानार्थम इति ज्ञेयम्. Even though Sutrakara, that is Maharishi Vyasiji, and Bhashyakara, Bhagwan Bhashyakara Adi Shankaracharya ji, they both in Dvitiya Adhyaya, in the second chapter of Brahma Sutra, they have explained, they have consolidated, they have compared and proven, or they have explained that if you are interested in knowing the process of creation, take to the process of creation which has been explained by Taittiriya Upanishad. But this statement is for Manda Adhikari, for people who are of dull intellect, not dull intellect as in they don't understand, they don't have sufficient vairagya. Because for them the creation has been explained. Why? Because for them the creation is so much dear, so much real, so much lovable. Whatever the adjectives that you can add, you can add. पूर्वं वर्णितम् उत्पत्तिवाक्यानां वस्तुभूतम् अभिप्रायम् अवगन्तुम् असमर्थाः मन्दजिज्ञासवः परस्परविरुद्धानि वाक्यानि दृष्ट्वा भ्रान्ताः मा भूवन् इति सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ सर्वोपनिषदाम् आकाशादिक्रमेणैव जगदुत्पत्तौ तात्पर्यम् इति प्रदर्शयामासतुः. Whatever the statements that talk about creation, looking at the variety and not understanding their purpose, that the creation is mithya, to clarify or for explaining those people who are dull of dull intellect, of weak vairagya, they should not get confused. For that purpose, so those people, they should not get confused. For that purpose, Sutra Bhashakrito, Sutrakara Bhashyakara, they have explained the process of creation like Taittiriya Upanishad, starting from Akasha, etc. Now, Kincha Vedanta Vichareण यथार्थ ज्ञानमलभमानस्य लयचिन्तनार्थम अपि श्रुतीनां वैमत्य परिहारेण विवक्षितः जगदुत्पत्तिक्रमः सूत्रभाष्यकृद्भ्यां प्रदर्शितः. Now, those who have sufficient vairagya, those who are interested in knowing or having conviction in the falsity of this entire creation, they won't see, because they have accepted that this creation is mithya. Yet, if I have doubt, I have to repeatedly think upon it. And if I am to think upon the mithyatva, falsehood or falsity or falseness of this creation, then the thing is, there has to be some process. And to give that process, a process of creation has been given, based on which, if you go backwards, then you can go towards its root and negate the entire creation. Because even after thinking about Vedanta so much, if I am not able to gain Brahmajnana, that means I haven't accepted, I have not really convinced myself about the falsity of this entire creation. If that is to be understood, I have to negate this entire creation. And how the negation is going to take place? It is going to take place in the reverse order of creation. And if the negation is going to be in the reverse order of creation, for those who are interested in negating this entire creation, having accepted that this creation is mithya, an order is required to be given. The order of creation is given so that in reverse order, Jagat can be negated. So, yena kramena उत्पत्तिः तद विपरीत क्रमेण जगतः लयश्चिन्तनीयः. How should we think about the, or how should we negate the entire creation? Yena kramena utpattihi, the order, the process in which the creation is viparita kramena, in its reverse order, jagataha layaha, the laya, the dissolution, negation of this entire creation, chintaniyaha, should be dwelled upon, should be thought upon. Chintaniyaha. Tatha laya chintanena advitiye brahmani buddhi sthira bhavet. And what will happen by that? When in this process, in this way, in this order, the world is negated, our mind becomes steadfast in Brahman. Right now it is switching on and off. Brahman Jagat, Brahman Jagat, Brahman Jagat. When Jagat is totally negated, it will be steadfast in Brahman. Soyam laya chintana prakaraha वार्तिककारः सुरेश्वराचार्यैः पंचीकरणाख्य ग्रंथे वर्णितः. This reverse order of laya, negation, has been explained by Vartikakara Shri Sureshwaracharya ji in his text Panchikarana. अस्य ग्रंथस्य उत्तमाधिकारी विषयत्वात् यद्यपि जगदुत्पत्ति लयक्रम वर्णनस्य न अत्र अवसरः तथापि सागर रूपत्वात् अस्य ग्रंथस्य मंदानुग्रहाय संक्षेपतः सः उच्यते. Even though that text is for higher students as in those who have accumulated enough sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, those who can really take to that way of meditation, thinking, niridhyasana. Even though such is the nature of that text, jagadutpatti laya krama varnanasya na atra avasarah. Even though the topic right now at hand is not of explaining the creation and its negation, tathapi, yet, Sagara Rupatvat asya granthasya Mandanugrahaya Sankhshepataha saha uchyate. In short, it is being explained here. It is that whatever the process of negation that is being explained here, in short. असंगत्वात् अक्रियत्वाच्च शुद्ध ब्रह्मणः सकाशात् जगदुत्पत्त्यादिकं न संगच्छते. Because Brahman is untouched, it is akriya, avikriya, it does not do anything. Because Brahman does not do anything, it does not undergo any modification and change, no creation is possible from Brahman. From Brahman, no creation can come about. Then, from where has it come? Kintu Maya Vishishta Shabala Brahmanaha Sakasha Jagadutpadyate. This entire creation is born of Brahman conditioned with Maya. Not from Shuddha, not from Brahman itself, but add Maya into its equation. Tasmat Mayeshwarayoho Swarupam Pratipadyate. Therefore, the nature of Maya and Ishvara is required to be explained. The explanation of Maya and Ishvara is in order. Shrutyuktotpatti krama nirupanam prasangat Maya Swarupa Pratipadanam. Now, what is the process of creation explained in Shruti? That is going to be explained, and along with that, the nature of Maya is also going to be explained. Let me just give you a brief idea how the things are going to be. The basic idea, the basic concept here is, from Brahman directly, no creation is possible. Yet, if the creation is being explained, you have to understand there is something else because of which creation is there. What is that something else? That is avidya, ignorance, how it acts, that we have seen in detail when we discussed about superimposition, nature of superimposition, that is anirvachaniya, khyati, etc. How snake is superimposed on rope because of ignorance of rope, adhisthana. So this is going to be the main topic. Maya. You have to postulate, we have to understand because of Maya, the creation is. Then, what is the nature of Maya? How it acts? From where has it come? If it is part of Brahman, then Brahman will be dual. It cannot be non-dual. It will be Vikari. If Maya is born of Brahman, again there is problem. Why? Because nothing can be born of Brahman. If Maya exists along with Brahman, not possible. So Maya is. From where has it come? It has always been there. Supposition. Because it is just a postulate, a superimposition, it has always been there. Accept it. There is no other way, no other choice. It has been there, but the thing is, it ends. It goes away. Let's see now. Maya Swarupam. जीवेश्वरादि विभाग शून्य शुद्ध चैतन्याश्रिता माया. जीवेश्वरादि विभाग शून्य, the Brahman which has not been differentiated into Jiva and Ishvara. That is Shuddha Chaitanya. What do you mean? Simple. What did we do earlier? We took Brahman. Brahman had Avidya as its Upadhi or Maya as its Upadhi. When Avidya was the Upadhi conditioning, it was called Jiva. Brahman with conditioning Avidya, it was called Jiva. And with Maya, it was called Ishvara. So, Brahman has been differentiated, Vibhaga, into Jiva and Ishvara. Such differentiation has not been done, is not there. That means unconditioned Brahman is, which is without any conditioning. That Shuddha Chaitanya, that unconditioned pure consciousness Brahman, consciousness principle Brahman, Ashrita, taking support in Maya. Maya has taken support in Brahman, which is unconditioned, unparalleled, unsurpassed. Iyam utpatti rahitatvat anadi. Because Maya is not born from something or of something, it is anadi. Anadi, eternal. From time immemorial, it has been there. There is no beginning, beginningless. Maya also is beginningless. Tasya, tasyaha utpatyangikare putrat pituhu utpattihi kathanasya iva मायाकार्यात् प्रपंचात् मायोत्पत्ति कथनम असंगतम भवेत. If you are to explain its creation, something from which Maya has come about, from what has it come about? That which is born of Maya? How can it be? So you are trying to tell me there is something from which Maya has come. Okay, what is it? Let's call it an X. Okay, from X Maya has come. And from where the X has come about? From Maya. So you are trying to tell me the father is born from son. No, it's not possible. Therefore, Maya karyat prapanchat. Maya karyat prapanchat. Prapancha, which is the karya, effect of Maya. The creation, which is the effect of Maya, from that creation, Maya cannot be born. You cannot explain that Maya is born of prapancha, which is created by Maya. Tasmat Chaitanyat Mayotpatti Vaktavya. Then accept from Chaitanya Maya has come about. Okay, there is still doubt. There is still problem with that assumption, that acceptance. Why? What is it? Tatha sati. If we accept that from Brahman, Maya has been born, Maya is created, Maya is an effect of Brahman, then जीवेश्वरत्वयोः माया कार्यत्वात् न जीव चेतनात् नवा ईश्वर चेतनात् मायोत्पत्ति भवेत्. Which Chaitanya are you talking about? From Jiva Chaitanya or Ishvara Chaitanya? Chaitanya which is being referred to as Jiva or Ishvara. Either way, Jiva and Ishvara, which are product of Maya, cannot give birth to Maya, cannot be the causes for Maya. And if you say from Shuddha Brahma, it is impossible. Jiveshwara Siddhau tat sakashat mayotpattihi Maya Siddhau Jiveshwara Siddhihi iti anyonyashraya prasangat. If you accept, you cannot accept Maya is born of Jiva and Ishvara. Why? Because Maya is born of Jiva and Ishvara. Jiva and Ishvara are born of Maya. There will be mutual dependence. Fallacy of mutual dependence. It is like saying, I lift you, you lift me so that we both will start flying. Not possible. But it is a very unique concept. Is it not? Imagine, I lift you, you lift me, so we both will start flying. Not possible. Why? Because someone, if intends to lift someone else, he has to be sthira, firm. He cannot be lifted up. Otherwise, we need to imagine third person who is lifting these both people up. And if we imagine it in that way, how interestingly we come back to Advaita. They both think that they are lifting each other up, but in reality, they are not lifting each other at all. So in reality, their idea, both of them, their idea that they are lifting each other up is mithya. So Satya is the third person who is lifting both of these up. Anyways, keeping aside this example, the point is anyonyashraya dosha, fallacy of mutual dependence. Two things cannot be dependent on each other for their existence. Shuddha Chaitanyam tu asanga asangam akriyam avikari cha. But Shuddha Chaitanya is asanga. Asanga, untouched, unsurpassed. Akriyam, without any action. Avikari, without any modification. Tasmat mayotpatyangikare Shuddha Chaitanyam vikari bhavet. And if we accept Maya is born from that Chaitanya, then Chaitanya will become vikari. Kincha yadi Shuddha Chaitanyat mayotpattihi uchyate tarhi mokshadashayam Shuddha Chaitanyasya satvat punaha mayotpatti prasangaha syat. Like Sankhya, if we accept Maya to be different from Chaitanya, an independently existing entity, then the problem is moksha dashayam. In moksha, Shuddha Chaitanya se satvat. Even though there is Shuddha Chaitanya, punaha mayotpatti prasanga, because Maya is independently existing, it is there, it can come back. In there, you cannot totally negate and keep aside Maya. Total dissolution, negation of Maya is impossible. Why? Because it is independently existing other than Brahman, So it cannot be negated, and even if you negate, it can come back. So after being liberated, you can again become Ajnani. That's not how it works. So Maya cannot be an independently existing entity along with Brahman. Moksha sadhana vaiyarthancha syat. And if you accept, if such is the case, that Maya is separately existing and it can come back, why should I strive for moksha? Why should I desire moksha? Tasmat, therefore, Mayotpatti rahita. Maya utpatti rahita. Maya is without any beginning. Ata eva cha anadihi. Therefore, it is beginningless. Sa cha eka eva. Maya is one and one alone. There are not many Maya, many ignorances. It is one and the same. Sa eka eva. It is one. Jnana nashya can be destroyed by jnana, by knowledge, aparoksha brahma jnana, and jnana nashyatvat, because it gets destroyed, it gets negated because of aparoksha brahma jnana, santacha, it has an end. It may be beginningless, but it has an end. Seyam maya sadasad vilakshana. That maya is vilakshana, different from sat and asat. Neither it is existing, neither it is non-existent. Anirvachaniya. We have seen it earlier. You cannot say that it is not existent. Why? Because the effect is being experienced. Effect of Maya is being experienced. That's why it cannot be non-existent entity. And if you say it is existing, because it gets negated, it gets destroyed, it is not an existent entity. Trikala badhyam yat tat sadityuchyate. What is sat? That which does not get destroyed or negated in all three periods of time, which exists in all three periods of time and does not get negated. That entity which exists in all three periods of time and does not get negated, that is sat. Trikala badhyatva chaitanyameva sat. Only Chaitanya is that entity which never gets negated, destroyed through all three periods of time. Maya too, but Maya, jnana badhyatvat, on account of being negated, getting negated by jnana, because it gets destroyed on account of brahma jnana, sat vilakshana, different from sat. Kalatraye api अप्रतीयमानं शशशृंगवत् शशशृंग वंध्यासुताकाश पद्मादिकम असदित्युच्यते. Those which are not existent at all, what are they? Kalatrayepi apratyamanam, that which cannot be experienced in all three periods of time. Shashashrunga, horns of rabbit. Vandhyasuta, son of a barren woman. Akasha Padma, sky flower. All these, because they cannot be experienced, whether it was in past, present, or future, they are non-existent, totally non-existent. Asat. Jnanat purvam maya tatkaryam cha pratiyate. Before knowledge, Maya and its effects are being experienced. Ajnanavasthayam, ajnanadashayam, during the time of ignorance, when I am ignorant, right, as I am right now, I am experiencing Maya and its effects. Tathahi, in the same way, Jagrat Kale, Aham Ajnaha Brahma na janami iti anubhuyate Maya. While in waking, Maya is being experienced like, I am this ignorant fellow, I don't know Brahman. So in this way, Maya is being experienced. स्वम अकाले प्रतीयमान सर्व पदार्थान उपादान कारणतया मायैव विभाति. स्वप्न काले स्वप्न काले प्रतीयमान सर्व पदार्थानाम उपादान कारणतया माया एव विभाति. स्वप्न काले, ड्यूरिंग ड्रीम, प्रतीयमान सर्व पदार्थानाम उपादान कारणतया. प्रतीयमान being experienced, sarva padartha, all the objects which are being experienced during dream, as a material cause of those objects, Maya alone is being experienced. So Maya is being experienced as material cause of all the things which are being experienced. The material cause for each and every experience is nothing but Maya. सुप्तोत्थितस्य सुखम अहम अस्वाप्सम न किंचिद अवेदिशम इति परामर्शः स्मृतिः भवति. The one who has woken up from slumber, deep sleep, what does he say? I slept very well, I did not experience anything at all, I was experiencing happiness, I gained happiness. साच स्मृतिः, साच स्मृतिः अननुभूते अर्थे न संभवेत. And that memory cannot be of something which is not experienced. Now here the word smriti has been used. The ideal word paribhashika shabda word is pratyabhidnya. Pratyabhidnya is simple and very important concept. Let me quickly let's just finish this sentence and finish with this topic. Here Maya is being experienced in waking, dream and deep sleep has been explained here. During waking, in different ways, that I don't know Brahman, I am ignorant, I am Jiva, in this way we are experiencing Maya. In dream, Maya is the material cause for all the objects which are experienced in dream. No other material cause can be there. Why? There are no Panchamahabhutas as they are in the waking world. Otherwise, imagine if we start imagining palaces in our head, what would have happened? Our head would have exploded. No. Where from? How is it created? By mind, as in Maya. Maya directly is the upadana karana. About deep sleep. The thing is, tell me, if am I the same person who slept and has woken up? If yes, how did you know? How do you know that that person who slept is the same person who you are, who has woken up? So tatta, thatness, idanta, this me, that person who went to sleep is the same person who am I right now. Idanta, eka bhavavagahini vritti, the thought which puts these two and two together, who puts all these two together and confirms that the one who slept is the person who has woken up right now. That is called pratyabhidnya. And because of pratyabhidnya, the continual existence of Chaitanya even in deep sleep is proven. If in deep sleep my mind was not there, if in deep sleep my mind was not there, how can I express my even if in deep sleep antahkarana has undergone dissolution layer, it is not there. How can I prove that I am or I was? How can I express my experience of dream? So that experiencer was there during deep sleep. In this way, continual existence of Chaitanya is explained. The topic at hand is, because we remember, we recollect that I slept very well, that smriti, that recollection is not of an experience which was not there. And that experience is, so in deep sleep, there is an experience. Ajnanam maya iti cha ekameva vastu uchyate. Okay, this topic further we will see next time. Om asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya samastaloka sukhino bhavantu samastaloka sukhino bhavantu samastaloka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.